Today's question was actually posed by a lot of people who are right now studying in the college. And that is why I thought today's question is a very relevant question, because there are at least over lakhs of people in India, especially who are in the colleges, who dream of getting into the civil service examination. So that is why I got a few questions from the college people asking that what is the best strategy that I can adopt while I'm in the college to crack civil service examination. So basically this question has two parts. One, definitely how to crack it, and second, how to crack it when you are in the college, because college is a very good time for all of the aspirants to start preparing for civil service examination, because recently we know that there are a lot of people at the age of 21, 22, 23 who are cracking civil service examination at a very young age. So normally when you look at all these people, the first question that comes into people's mind is, when did they start studying? That is a big thing to understand. So if you want to be a young bureaucrat in India, definitely I would suggest that college is the best time to start studying. So the question comes again, how are you going to do it? So I'll answer this question very quickly with few important points that you should remember. So let me give you a small insight. College is the place where you have a lot of friends, and your different friends will have different ambitions in life. Someone will want to join the army, someone will want to join the nationalized government sector, someone will want to do a business. So there are different people with different ambitions and different visions. So out of your friend circle, you are the possible one who is dreaming of civil services. So that definitely needs an extra effort. So apart from your friends might celebrate, your friend might go out, so you can also be a part of that. Definitely college is a time to enjoy, celebrate, and learn a lot of things from the real life experience. So you don't have to sacrifice that. Enjoy, be with your friends, because this is the best time of your life. But on top of that, make sure that you have a focused vision. That means you have a long-term plan of cracking civil service examination. That means I have to put some extra effort which my friends might not put. So then the question comes, what are those things that you should do? So the first thing I would say is having a strong subject overview is the first important point. So you know why I said subject overview? What is the difference between subject and subject overview? There is a lot of difference. Rather than studying the whole subject, when I say studying geography, you need to study geography means you need to study the whole subject properly. But when I say you need to know the subject overview of geography, there is a lot of difference in that. That means you need to know the story of geography. How and what time the story changes, that is as simple as that. So for history, geography, economy, polity, for everything, you need to have a subject overview. That means know the story of the subject, so that you have an idea what is coming next in subjects. So subject overview. And what is the best thing to do for subject overview? I think in your college time, NCERT syllabus, studying NCERTs from 6 to 12, have a strong plan on that, because this is the time where you can read generally the NCERTs. And I would say that NCERTs are the best books to give you that subject overview. So start from history, geography, environment, economy, Indian polity, or the political science that you have in this. So study all those things from 6 to 10 standard, and very specifically for geography, history, read the +1, +2 books. So this is how you can get the subject overview. If you can do this, you will have an extra edge. So that is one. Subject overview is the first thing that you will have, and NCERTs are the best thing to start from. Moving on to the second thing is what is called as answer writing. This is what I keep telling all my students who are studying in college, because you know, when it comes to civil service examination, for the mains examination, you will definitely have to write a lot of answers, and writing as a skill doesn't come overnight. It will take a lot of time to write from the UPSC perspective. So it is better that we start writing, so that your hand gets that extra practice, you get the extra speed, your mind gets that extra speed to think. So practice writing is the second part. And the third part that I would say is practice questions. whenever you get MCQ questions, multiple choice questions, let it be from current affairs, from newspapers, or from any other source, just try solving some questions so that you have an idea how to solve those questions. How does the multiple choice questions really work? What is the thought process that should really go into your mind? So that is the important thing that you have to work at. And the next, I would say, is to read the newspapers. Current affairs will be too early, because when you will write the examination, the current affairs will definitely change, but you can definitely start that process. Read newspapers, because that is the part of your life. As a civil services aspirant, reading newspaper is going to be a part of your life. So start reading newspapers so that you know what is happening in the society, what is happening in the country, and what is happening around the world. So read newspapers. That is also very, very important. And the most important tip that I will give you, start solving some questions of basic numeracy and logical reasoning, because civil service examination has got something called as a CSAT, which is basically an aptitude test. So there, logical reasoning and basic numeracy up to 10 standard is being tested, and all the people who do not have a base in mathematics and who basically do not like mathematics, logical reasoning, don't take it lightly. Start practicing it now, because it might come very, very handy for your original examination. So when you ask a question, I would say these are my answers. Study about know the subject overview, learn about the NCRTs, have a strong vision, write answers, solve MCQ questions, read newspapers, solve basic numeracy and logical reasoning questions. So if you can do all these things, I would say definitely you are some percentage above from the normal aspirants. And after this, when you complete your college, you will definitely come to write the UPSC examination, and I'm sure about that you are not starting from the scratch. You already have a basic foundation, and with that foundation, your chances of clearing the civil service examination is much more higher, because basically you have that framework. So this is the key important tips that I want to really tell all the aspirants. So please try to work on all these aspects. Definitely, there is a high chance that you can become the youngest bureaucrat of India.